Tricia McLaughlin shutting down talk of Operation Charlotte's Web concluding today down in North Carolina. This comes after both the Charlotte mayor and the Mecklenburg County sheriff released statements this morning voicing relief that Operation Charlotte's Web was ending.
Federal agents confirming the arrest of 370 illegal immigrants in just 5 days.
And up next, DHS and Louisiana and Mississippi for Operation Swamp Sweep.
For more, let's bring in Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves. Governor, these ICE raids, are going to help or hurt the state of Mississippi?
Well, they're going to help the state of Mississippi because we believe in law and order in our state. You know, we had this thing in America almost exactly 1 year ago called an election. And in that election, we had Kamala Harris on one side running on Joe Biden's open border policies that allowed 10 million illegal aliens into our country. And we had Donald Trump on the other side saying he was going to shut down our border and he was going to get this under control. So honestly, from my perspective, I would think it shouldn't matter what your political view is. We should all respect the fact that the president said what he was going to do when he ran for office. He was going to get our border closed. He was going to get illegal aliens deported back to their home country. And so the mere fact that he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do is something we ought to applaud in America. It doesn't happen that often in politics, I'm afraid.
Governor, does your state still struggle with the burden of supporting illegal aliens who shouldn't be in this country and even dealing with them from a criminal perspective?
Well, look, literally, I think when you look at our state, when compared to a lot of the other blue states, particularly with blue cities and blue states where they have sanctuary cities, the problem is certainly worse there. But the problem persists throughout the country. As we said repeatedly during the Biden administration, when you allow millions and millions of illegal aliens into our country, then every state in America became a border state. We were sending our National Guard members down to the border to help Governor Abbott during the Biden administration, trying to get control of this. We know it's incredibly important. There puts pressure on social services, whether it be in the things that are done, whether it be charitable organizations or government services like SNAP and WIC and other areas. And so, yes, of course, our state bears part of the burden, and that's why we're happy to see the president doing exactly what he said he was going to do.
Shifting gears, Governor, part of the reason people want to be in Mississippi is you got jobs and investment coming. One of those is Amazon. They said that they're planning to invest $3 billion in Vicksburg for a data center campus. Tell us about that project and why would they be doing this in Mississippi? It requires a lot of energy. Isn't that going to be more expensive ultimately for the people of Mississippi?
Well, thanks, Jason. We've had a fantastic day in Mississippi today. For the second time in 2 years, Amazon has announced that they are going to build a major data center complex in one of our counties. Multi-billion-dollar capital improvement and capital expansion in the state of Mississippi. Because of this and in lieu of this, we've actually announced almost $50 billion in new capital investments in Mississippi over the last 5 years. It's been an incredible run. We've had the lowest unemployment rate in state history. We have more people working in our state than ever before. We have literally the second fastest growing economy in the entire country in 2024 and the second fastest growing family incomes in the entire United States. As I said on social media recently, this is not your grandfather's Mississippi. We actually have a tech hub where innovation is occurring, where people are getting hired for not for the jobs of the last 50 years, but for the jobs of the next 50 years. And there's no doubt that one of the reasons that these major companies are looking at our state is because we're long power. We also are long water. We also have a workforce that can fill those jobs. And we're incredibly excited about Amazon's announcement today. It's great for the city of Vicksburg. It's great for Warren County, Mississippi. And it's great for the people all across our state.
Governor, your state has seen a huge spike in reading scores and literacy rates. The state even got a shout out from Education Secretary Linda McMahon today at the White House. Listen to this.
What we are finding that the states that are making great progress, it's through their own innovation. It's not coming from the Department of Education. What we have seen in those states that have taken that initiative and they are embracing the science of reading and returning that into their school programs. Louisiana has done it. Mississippi, they call it the Mississippi Miracle, because they were like, I think, bottom or next to last in reading proficiency in Mississippi. And now they're like middle of the pack, which has been a really big jump.
Governor, phonics and setting high standards.
It seems kind of simple, but a lot of other states haven't figured it out. But we did in 2012 and 2013. We went back to the basics. We instituted phonics-based reading. We hired reading coaches. We invested in the classroom. And what we are seeing now is truly remarkable. I appreciate Secretary McMahon mentioning that at the White House today, what's called the Mississippi Miracle. I use that term a lot because it gets people's attention. But what I want you and your viewers to know tonight is it really wasn't a miracle at all. It was a concerted effort, well-planned, policies that were passed, they were conservative, and then well implemented. And we've gone from 49th best to 9th best in America in fourth grade reading. It's been incredible.
Well, congratulations, Governor. Investment, education, amazing how that works.
Well
Governor,
done, sir.